We're learning more about a lawsuit filed by the city of New Bedford against the MBTA. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm John DeLuca.
And I'm Tiffany Murphy. Mayor Mitchell speaking with ABC 6 News during his annual State of the City address. Here's ABC 6 News reporter Daniel Coates.
Well, for city and state officials, it's been a decades-long fight to get the South Coast Rail in New Bedford so commuters can finally travel north to Boston. But before that's a possibility, in December of 2023, the city has one final hurdle in front of it, threatening to sue the MBTA for taking land without proper compensation.
Now it's finally happening. It will be one more economic asset for the region and yet another good reason to live here.
During his annual State of the City address, New Bedford Mayor John Mitchell aimed to have 2 South Coast rail stations up and running to Boston by the end of 2023. But says, as the MBTA has done in the past, New Bedford was lowballed for the already developed land, specifically at the Whale's Tooth parking lot. The city now threatening to sue.
The state took 10 acres of land and paid the city for 400-something thousand and change, under $500,000. 10 acres of land with direct access to freight rail in the busiest commercial fishing port in the United States. So probably fair to say that the land's worth a lot more than that.
The looming lawsuit comes after 4 others were filed by city landowners already. The draft claims the MBTA took land before the city was officially under its service district, ultimately shortchanged. Ian Abreu, first vice president of the city council, hopes legal action doesn't delay the long-awaited project.
We've been disproportionately affected by not having commuter rail. I don't want to see any hang-up in that process as this plays out. That's important to me. We need to make sure that South Coast Rail is delivered on time the way it was slated and supposedly coming by the end of this year.
New Bedford High School's gymnasium packed with city and state officials who have vouched for the project over decades. A 30-year supporter, State Rep Tony Cabral, believes the MBTA and the city will come to a solution without a third party.
Let's stay focused. Let's make sure we keep MBTA their feet to the fire, if you will, to make sure that they comply with what they said, that they would be here by the end of 2023.
For the mayor, this is about city funds, not the anticipated asset.
It's not going to jeopardize the project.
In New Bedford, I'm Daniel Coates, ABC 6 News.